Yeah, I hate Cartoon Network. All live action shows doesn't even want to start any new cartoons because it's 2009. What's up? I remember last time I was in the middle of that one level. Okay, Sandy, can you shut the frick up? Where's a seahorse seashell party? One of the worst episodes of Family Guy. Let's unlock all these costumes on camera and stuff. I really don't like this commentary so bad. Yeah, I'm thinking instead of like continuing with where I was in the last video, I'm almost out of money. I'm thinking about, I'm just going to like try to go over and 100% complete all of the levels they haven't already done much from. Yeah, see, I ran out of money. You've got to have more money. Let's just go through these levels. This is going to be a bit of a refresher on the game. I would be going to the first level, and we're going to try to 100% complete all of this kind of stuff. So I know you've seen this before, and why did I decide to do this so early? Because why not? And I want to do all this stuff before I fought the final boss. It's just more entertaining to have like the final thing that you do in the Let's Play series be fighting the final boss. Like that's one of the reasons why I'm not gonna 100% complete Lego games, is because of the fact that I'm definitely going to get sick of like trying to explore around and collect everything 100%. Okay, maybe we need to turn down the dialogue volume, especially because like this kind of stuff is hard to talk. What? This is my Let's Play profile. How is the dialogue volume so freaking high? Yeah. Or even, I'm not even 100% sure that this is my... See, I guess I'll turn cinematic volume, since I assume that's the cinematics of the cutscenes and stuff. Okay. Yeah. I usually like keeping music loud, you know, it's nice to have loud music. You know what, just like this to... Well, I don't even have to turn it down to make it easier to talk over. I can just turn it down in the headphones. But yeah, you don't want the dialogue volume that high because of the fact that SpongeBob won't frickin' shut up and stuff. And he doesn't really want to, want to like just take a second to breathe. And actually, this brings me to an interesting epiphany that, well, no, it doesn't. That's a weird, bad transition. I don't know. I'm just not entirely up to Let's Playing right now, but I just want to kind of do it. And I'll get better by the end of this video, I swear. But I had an idea of, what if I tried to, since my first SpongeBob Let's Plays, since my first Let's Plays of the SpongeBob games haven't aged well, and I'm really passionate about these games and would actually legitimately want to play a lot of parts multiple times, I was thinking about like redoing every single one of the first Let's Plays of every one of my SpongeBob game videos. And kind of like, I guess it's fitting because now I'm like replaying the first level, but I mean just like start the game, the save file, just completely from scratch, and just doing that and redoing those episodes because they did not age well. I used to put my microphone too close to my face. Like, I used to put it about this close, and there was a lot of microphone crunchiness and stuff, and it was just really hard to listen to. I wish I would have known that sooner. I even had like some comments about that. Okay, I'll put it back normally. I even had some comments about that. Like, can't you turn down your microphone? I was like, what? This is a perfect distance away from my mouth. And no, I don't know. I was just very stupid with Let's Playing. Like, I often think sometimes, oh yeah, I'm a pretty intelligent and funny person. And then I look at my YouTube channel and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not that intelligent and skilled. Well, with the exception of right about now, but I'm pretty sure I'll still look back at some stuff that I've done right now and cringe. Probably not as much as the other videos, but yeah, it's definitely apparent. It's definitely going to happen. Man, this is so cool. Recently, I actually started listening to the They Might Be Giants' very first album. I didn't end up finishing it because I had like so much other stuff to do, which was today, including recording this Let's Play. So I'm hoping to listen to that entire album because it's pretty good. However, so far what I've kind of gained from it, it doesn't seem to be as good as They Might Be Giants' other works, but you know, it seems like it has potential, and it's probably going to end up being good. Especially because I often have this thing with a lot of my favorite bands. Ween, They Might Be Giants, kind of to a lesser extent Primus, but mostly for They Might Be Giants, this is what applies to the most, is the fact that I usually don't like their albums immediately, like just as much whenever I listen to them the first time as I do like any other time. I don't know, it's just really interesting, like how my thoughts and opinions kind of change. Like I have to listen to the album a couple times to really get like my true view on it. Just like how a lot of music critics say that they listen to an album multiple times, or like film critics or TV show critics say they watch the episodes and stuff watch the episodes and the films that they're reviewing multiple times before they do a full-on in-depth review of it. Beyond just like a first impressions. That's why I'm never going to really do like a first impressions of an album kind of thing. Well, I probably will kind of bring it up, but I won't like have a whole album review. Again, because I had so much other stuff going on at the time, which is like what, 2 hours ago or something. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but yeah, tomorrow I swear I'll listen to the entire album. It's gonna be great. Hopefully. I don't know. I bet most of my audience probably doesn't even know who They Might Be Giants are. Pretty good band. Minus, I'm not really much of a fan of their kids stuff because, you know, it is for kids and stuff. I guess it just doesn't. You should stop saying "and" stuff. It really just shows that you're not prepared for commentary and whatever. Also, of course, since it's the summer, I like sweat an insane amount, and it's like really just kind of unnerving. So I'll just take like a brisk walk outside for a minute, and then all of a sudden I'm sweating a bunch, like sweating bullets and stuff. Yeah, really, I should look for other collectibles and stuff. Wait, hold on. I think I missed this. There's like those snail tikis that give out tasks to you. Hold on, I'm sorry that I'm backtracking, but I didn't really pay attention if there were any more of those. Since that's really like the best way to kind of 100% complete a lot of this is to look for those kinds of snail tikis. Let's see, there's like the normal Gary the Snail pink shell tikis that like just give you hints about the game, but then there's like the other tiki things. I guess I can't get to that one up, so I just wasted your time, but I shouldn't even try to go out of my way to get every single collectible in the first place, because that's a waste of your time. I'm sorry. Again, sorry for backtracking. I shouldn't apologize so much. I guess I could review some other stuff and have in-depth discussions. I usually think the best kind of Let's Plays are the ones where I talk about like stuff in depth for like a while. Oh, man. Okay, so that was just like a hint tiki. Wait, no, I'm just gonna press the back button anyways for the lulz. Yeah, tutorial. This is very basic stuff. A makes you jump. Well, I'm a gaming pro. You think I wouldn't know this stuff? Actually, interesting. I've realized a lot of a difference between like a lot of my earlier Let's Plays and what I do now, and how bad they used to be. Like, besides the obvious stuff of that, they're stupid because I was just pointing the camera at the TV. At that point, if your production quality is that low, you shouldn't be doing Let's Plays. Unless it's like 2008, whenever screen recording softwares weren't nearly as common. And people just mostly got game clips off of their TV, and like they still kind of downloaded film clips, but even then that wasn't that common. You gotta remember, in Podcast Rules' old crappy videos, he used to just film his TV or computer screen, or DS if he was doing a Let's Play / just showing a clip from like a TV show. And whatever. Yeah, especially it's apparent in like his first video, which is his Cartoon Network rant, where just, yeah, like no professionalism, no like real just kind of knack for quality, it's just like not very good. By the way, I'm not ripping on him that much since that video is like 7 years old and feels like it's a lot older than that. So yeah, again, I need to look for like kind of the brown snail tikis. The tongue sliding stuff, it's pretty interesting. I remember spending a really long time just pointing out how the enemies just like, you know, get all depressed whenever you go away, but then they're eager to fight stuff. I think I've dragged that on for too long, and also I could have ended the Let's Play a bit later. Like, seriously, I think I cut it too short. Okay, let's get this invincibility power up. Oh wait, no, I should have probably gone through the part, through this whole thing with the invincibility power-up. But whatever, it isn't too hard. Hold on. Did I unplug my cord? Okay. I didn't unplug my headphone cord for this. Hey, that's not a good sign, but my platforming skills aren't exactly too par right now. Sorry about that. I'm sorry for torturing your ears there. But yeah. Being a way I always like is kind of comparing SpongeBob 3D platformer games to like a lot of the Mario series stuff, because admittedly I used to believe that like for some reason that the SpongeBob games were like the better ones, like some of the best 3D platformers out there. No, there's better stuff, like a lot of like most of the better 3D Mario games, but I still do think that they're good, and think that stuff like Battle for Bikini Bottom, the movie game, and Truth or Square are like really good. Maybe to like movie game is like harder to justify being so good, even though I do personally like it a bit more than Truth or Square, just because it's less linear than Truth or Square, and it has less kind of glitches. However, it does have the problems of like the game being filled with trying to fill out its runtime with like unnecessary ring missions and time challenges and stuff that really didn't need to be in the game. Okay, so I guess that's kind of broken. Whenever you lose the power-up, even if you're mid-jump, you immediately plummet to the ground. That's totally not gonna mess me up somewhere else. Well, I kind of doubt it, because of the fact, oh wait, no, I need SpongeBob buff pants for this. By the way, recently I found just like, I didn't realize this before, and I don't think it was even any easier, but I recently realized just how hard it is to aim the SpongeBob cannon whenever he does the Y button attack. Like, how hard it is to aim it perfect. Well, I guess unless you do this holding on the Y button. Actually, I don't know. I don't think I do that. Okay, I guess I just solved my problem. Or something. Or I'm not even sure, but I would have thought of that. Okay, so I guess holding down on the Y button makes it easier to aim. So I guess I have no tangent. I just completely debunked my, I don't know, like 1 minute rant that I would have done about it and how the aiming system was so hard. But no, you can just hold down on Y and it helps you aim better. Look, I hit both of those barrels. Look, I'll even like test my aiming skills and specifically hit that the farthest tiki. Or, wait, no, it's not. I guess I'm not close enough. The thing hits the ground first. Okay. So I guess I can't show my aim skills as well with that. Okay. Wait, where's the Muscle Bob buff pants? Oh yeah, it's right here. And then you can destroy the stone tikis with Muscle Bob buff pants. Why am I doing this? Also, I swear there's at this point there would already be robots in this. I need to remember to not do everything in the level and to not destroy everything. And whatever already for myself. Oh wait, no. There's a teleport box, which I should really take advantage of these teleport boxes. Okay. Yeah, these are also in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Oh wait, no, this teleports me back. Okay. It sucks. I thought you could teleport forward, like, a second time you're playing the level. Okay. See? I get really triggered whenever these robots take away my power up. But I guess I'm just that good at the game. I don't know. Maybe I should stop saying that I'm good at the game, because I always have to do it ironically, because I'm really not that good at video games. So I can at least say that I'm good at this one. And I still don't, and I don't still have Muscle Bob buff pants. No, but this really isn't that tedious. I shouldn't overreact. Actually, I think, side tangent to Mr. Enter, which I was actually watching some of his older SpongeBob videos. They aren't that old, even though they feel like they're from like ages ago, like almost from a different era. But his early SpongeBob videos were like kind of funny and also kind of weird. They're a lot worse than a lot of his newer stuff with like, and that's kind of where everything that people criticize Mr. Enter for, even to today, which he has stopped doing. I don't think anyone who really criticizes Mr. Enter is even up to date with his like what his content is really. But he used to like extremely exaggerate over like SpongeBob episodes. Again, I find it kind of hilarious, and I'm glad they doesn't do it now. But like he would compare like in Stuck in the Ringer, he would compare SpongeBob being stuck in a ringer to actual people who's had extremities stuck in ringers and have to cut it off. And the thing is that it's not that realistic, and he doesn't have to necessarily make that comparison. I know. Oh no. Yeah, the camera gets stuck on physical objects. Yeah, I still keep getting surprised at like finding constantly newer and more modern games that have the whole thing of the camera being a physical object. Also, I don't know if I went up there. You can jump over there. Okay, yeah, I should put spaces between my A button presses. By the way, this is like a very good tip for people who are just getting into 3D platformers. But please, if you want to make a long jump, put a space in, have a space in between both of your A button presses. Hold on, I'll destroy the robot, Duplicatotron. Which I don't think they're called Duplicatotrons in this game anymore like they were in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Okay. Oh, that was annoying. I shouldn't run out of things to talk about, but yeah, I know you can get into that platform, you know, the one in the corner with the stone tiki is, see, again, you just have to space your jumps out. Like, put a space in between your jumps for longer jumps, because it really is gonna help you for, crossing of long gaps in the long run, and I do not want people to make the same mistake that I did whenever I first started really getting into 3D platformers. Okay, I don't want to lose this power up. Because the interesting thing about this is that unlike most games, with the exception of like that complete invincibility power up and all the power-ups they use other characters, so I guess ironically it's just the SpongeBob Buff Pants power invincibility power. See, this is what I was looking for. See, these things give you extra challenge. Okay, test your sponge kill skills against these cretins. Whatever. I shouldn't read the challenges to you. I'm just going to like maybe give you a pause. No, I shouldn't even pause for a second to let you read, because you know you can just like pause the video. Yeah, you know, because that's a feature that was added in YouTube in like day 1. No, day 0. They're probably, you know, thinking about adding a pause button into YouTube, and like, you know, whenever they were just whenever it wasn't even a thing. But like I bet probably the first time that YouTube even became an idea in anyone's head, probably back in like 2002 and 2003, they were like, we should probably put a pause button here. Okay, yeah, I really don't want to lose this power up. Oh god. Okay. Well, whatever. I can still do this. I wonder how many robots I actually had to destroy. Okay, woohoo! Success. That's done. Wait, but one thing, it never really. Maybe it did, and I just wasn't paying attention. But I don't think it ever really specified how many robots you have to destroy ever within that challenge thing. So. That actually might be an interesting thing, but I'll never do, I guess, just to lengthen out this Let's Play series because of how much I actually really like this game, and also the fact that, like, even though I like the Mario games a lot, if I end up Let's Playing those, which is less likely, but I probably still will do, because I like them a lot. The thing is that since those games are like kind of overplayed and there's way too many Let's Plays of them, I don't think I'm going to end up acting as passionate towards making Let's Plays so much as just casually playing the games. So of course you would see like more videos of me milking like the SpongeBob games than like Mario stuff, just because these ones are played less. Even though I wouldn't say they're like rare and niche. There still are a lot of people who, you know, like SpongeBob and play SpongeBob licensed games. Yeah, see, I always forget that there's like this thing in the corner that shows like kind of how many robots you have to destroy. And like I remember getting stuck on this so many times, like what am I supposed to do? And why do the robots keep spawning in? Kind of thing. I only have 2 left, so you know what? I'm going to use to kill these robots with my least used attack, the Y button attack. Oh, I didn't know, but these robots could actually deflect the Y button balls to back to you. Wow, it's just, I guess whenever you don't have a happiness object to collect, it just spawns a random portal in the ground. Great. Okay, who does SpongeBob disguise himself as? Oh, yeah, the open window maniac. I probably should have said the answer before I pressed A to skip the question, because then you might have thought that, oh, I just read off of it, even though, you know, maybe you didn't notice, but maybe you didn't notice that I started saying that before the correct answer was actually revealed. You know, I bet you didn't notice that, but your brain did. Okay, someone's blasting their stuff too loud. Hey, shut the frick up. Yeah. And again, I'm not going to play the current level at hand. I'm just going to be like redoing all the levels. Yeah, but hold on. Wait, so I only got. Man, how do you get the other like happiness objects? Wait, because I'm pretty sure I got through that level pretty cleanly, and I like did a lot of stuff. I'm not going to play levels twice to get extra collectibles that I didn't get in the first place. I guess I might do something where I add together a highlight reel of me getting all the collectibles, or whatever they didn't get. I know I got one more of those Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy meals, which are actually a reference to a Season 5 episode. I forget which one it was. So at least I did that. Yeah, I haven't accomplished much in the Sunday kind of karate level. I like how there's like 2 kind of levels with a like kind of theme of like karate and whatever kind of not so much karate, but it has to do with Sandy. Like this has, I guess this has the whole bamboo wood aesthetic, just like the karate kind of level that I actually haven't gotten to yet in this Let's Play series, which is kind of unfortunate that I'm spoiling it. But also, I usually expect you people before you get into this to know the games that I'm playing quite well.
Cars 2 is the worst thing since my son.
Yeah, Cars 2 is the worst thing since my son. Cars 2, the Carsoning, is the worst thing since my son. Yeah, Cars 2 is pretty much the worst Pixar movie. But again, I'll talk about that whenever I actually end up getting to playing Cars 2 the game, which I've recently decided that what if I just started playing the Pixar games? And now I'm going to do that. I just have other things getting in the way, some other plans like SpongeBob. The SpongeBob games all the way for the win. Craft for the win-win. Yeah, I don't really like it. I don't really like that catchphrase anymore. Like, there's the whole thing of like for the win. I guess was like kind of started in gaming culture. At least that's what is what. I don't know. Maybe that's what like Know Your Meme wants you to believe or something. Well, of course, for the win would be a meme. But yeah, I don't know. Just adding an extra win to it doesn't make it your catchphrase, Craft. I can't even properly work up the anger to like just make this joke funny because I'm just like kind of tired. I'm watch some SpongeBob Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Come on, let's just. I know some of them aren't that good, but you know what? I like them. All of them except for the fourth one. Yeah. As far as the Pirates of the Caribbean series, the fourth one is obviously the worst, and I really don't like being friends with people who say that the third one is the worst, just because it's the most overcomplicated. Even though, like, the thing about the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie is that the story is actually fairly simple. It's just kind of told in a bit of a convoluted way, and it has too many people like betraying each other and going on other sides. Like, some people say that the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie is where it gets too overcomplicated. No, the story is still pretty simple. Really, all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies stories are very simple. They're not quite turn your brain off simple, like people kind of say them are, like, just turn off your brain and go ham, except for the second and third movie where they're apparently so complex. Yeah, people are kind of contradictory for themselves. I would say, like, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, I guess, are, like, plot is just, like, maybe not too advanced, but I guess slightly too subtle, and they focus on the plot a bit too much for them to quite be turn off your brain movies. Like, you realize that most modern summer action blockbuster movies have simpler, easier to follow plots than the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And they aren't really simple or easy to tell to follow because they're told better. Even though that is true in some cases. Well, with the exception of, like, some of the better Pirates of the Caribbean movies, like the story of the first movie is told, like, absolutely expertly, has no like kind of wasted time. Like, every scene leads into each other perfectly. It's like not quite a perfect movie, but I don't know, very very close to it. I would say, even though I kind of do prefer what Dead Man's Chest it is, just because I like Davy Jones. I like the plot getting a little bit. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll just wait for that power up to appear again. Yeah, there's so many times in this game where you just run off a ledge, and you press the jump button, yet for some reason it doesn't register you pressing the jump button. Actually, I should have been more cognizant of those snail tikis again. I'll try to find them again. Yeah, and then basically what you do is just stand in the middle of this and then turn all the things. Yeah, as far as the Pirates of the Caribbean movies go, they have, like, a slightly more, people always say they're like movies where you turn off your brain and just kind of go ham and enjoy it. And even though you can enjoy the movies like that, the thing is that despite the fact that they're, like, you know, mostly just fun action movies, they still, like, are more complex and have kind of more subtleties and whatever, even if admittedly there aren't a lot. Than necessarily that, especially the first film, which is the most well-made and the most and kind of like just the best as a film, even if some of the other ones are slightly more fun. Well, by some of the other ones, I really only mean Dead Man's Chest. That's kind of it. As far as Pirates of the Caribbean movies, that could even be better than the first one. Okay, time to get happy. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna read these. Collect all the happiness objects. first they're called happiness objects instead of coins. Oh, poor room. Okay, so I collected 49 out of 50, and somehow that's gonna be considered as a failure of that challenge. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm going to just speedrun this right here. Speedrunning this. Anyways, as like Pirates of the Caribbean movies go, I don't know. The stories are just like slightly harder and more complex to kind of follow than I don't know. You're God. Now I'm gonna die, of course. Die again. So me speedrunning that was just a waste. Okay, well how about instead of focusing on speedrunning that and keeping myself quiet, instead I'll try to speedrun it in the same speed and still talk about frickin' Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know how I got into this, whatever. I do. God. Of course, I lost the power up. What the frick? Okay. I guess you just can't win with this. So you need to destroy the machine to stop spawning the boys. Why the frick am I? I'm incredibly sorry for this. I must be drunk or something. Where's the rum gone, John? Because apparently I'm one of the Beatles. Beatles. Okay, so that's kind of a problem. The robots can attack you, maybe not during cutscenes, but like right as soon as they end. See, game design flaw. Okay. I do think, like I've reiterated 50 times, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, most of them are just like, at least just slightly too complicated and too subtle for, well, not to necessarily fully turn off your brain. And even if you can, like, understand that while turning off your brain, it's not really like it's not really like anything special. Of like really turn off your brain compared to other modern action blockbusters. Like there's a lot of action blockbusters that have like simpler stories that people still say you need to be fully cognizant for. I guess they are saying that because, like, I don't know, the movies aren't good enough to not turn on your brain. Which is kind of almost true with the exception of the first one, but I don't know. All you kind of, you still get, like, nice references to, like, old kind of, pirate ships and history stuff, and like, just kind of fun things to look for whenever you actually, do turn on your brain for Pirates of the Caribbean movies. So, okay. I drowned it in the thing. I drowned it in the stuff at the end. So it just had the celebration animation, which since I wasn't there, since I wasn't there to like show the celebration animation, since I was like dead, the camera just had a seizure. Oh god, this is. I shouldn't say oh god. Oh frick is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm trying to, instead of saying oh god, I'm going to say oh frick, because same with oh my god is replaced with Mamma Mia, blah blah blah. Because, you know, Oh my god, it's just such a freaking dumb thing to say. And no, I'm not refusing to say oh my god again because I really want to appeal to the Christians. No, you know what? Frick the Christians. No, I actually don't have anything against Christians.
You can believe in whatever religion you want, but I don't care.
Wait, I wonder. Didn't even think that I did the challenge. I guess did I get? But the only thing is that what extra things would I get from doing the challenges? Are they like, okay, they're not an extra happiness object. Oh, fine, I'll accept this challenge again and try not to die at the end. I don't know why I keep dying like this. Just to like have, you know, I'm gonna do this for just one perfect run where I don't die. Ah! Freaking died at the end. Oh god, that's such... Okay, so I guess the woohoo, it's done. Just, okay, the camera didn't have a seizure that time, so it wasn't as funny. So basically, this is just completely pointless and hopeless. I didn't even... Why can't I just, you know, not die at the end of this? Okay. I don't know, I shouldn't be stressed about this. I was talking about how you shouldn't turn off your brain for the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. But then, like, I find it funny how, like, people kind of contradict themselves. They're like, the only way to enjoy, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies is if you turn off your brain. Oh, wait, the third one and even the second one, but to a lesser degree, are so complicated that you need to turn on your brain, and they're so hard to follow. Which I will admit that kind of the first time I didn't fully, well, I guess I fully grasped the story, but I didn't fully, like, kind of, I fully grasped the story. Like, the thing is that I will admit that the movie you do need to be kind of focused more on it, since the story is told in a very simple, it's like kind of told in a somewhat confusing fashion, and it's not really that straightforward. It's kind of like they could have been better in the storytelling aspect of the movie. Actually, what turning that thing even do? What did that even accomplish? Would it lower some random gate that I didn't even know about? So I guess this is the first time that these enemies are supposedly introduced to you in the game. Oh no, I get like kind of more stressed and more like unnecessarily like whenever I lose my power-ups. Oh, this has been going on for a decent amount of time. I'll try to speed run the rest of the level, and if it ends up taking too long to complete, then I'll just ditch it. Because wow, I'm surprised at how far we are, and my commentary has gotten a lot better because it really sucked at the beginning. I guess because I unnecessarily died at that area. Seriously, that part of the level isn't even that hard. I somehow just couldn't jump enough to avoid death in that one. I even prepared before I did the final jump in that one part. I actually think I might just end here. This has gone on for a decent amount of time. Okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, just remember that mollusk lingers with its wandering eye. And man, I sound drunk in the outro.